This is your Fox 10 News Now update.
Hi everyone, I'm Asha Staples with your Fox 10 News Now update. Spanning the Gulf Coast, many communities in shambles trying to get all the help they possibly can, feeling the strain days after the storm. Selena Lyles of Bay Minette lost her home to Hurricane Sally after a tree ripped through the roof of her family's trailer, tearing right into her children's bedroom. Even after losing so much, the Lilies hope more help will come for her neighborhoods across Bay Minette who have lost even more. They say that right now, like many communities along the Gulf Coast, their community needs all the help they can get.
I think the best thing that this city needs is a lot of prayers and, some help from generous people that are willing to help others.
Saturday afternoon, the Bay Minette Fire Department distributed 100 FEMA tarps while countless bags of ice were shared by BALDWIN EMC as neighbors were lending a helping hand where they could. An Alabama Baptist disaster relief team will set up at First Baptist Church starting today. The city expects supplies from FEMA to come in soon. And if you know someone who may be in need of electrical support for medical devices, there are several places in Baldwin County to go to. They are open from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. You can see them on your screen right there. Baldwin County Level Community Shelter, Fair Hope Satellite Courthouse, and Robertsdale Coliseum. So again, if you know anyone who doesn't have their power and need electricity for their medical devices, these are the places to go to in Baldwin County. And a lot of parents want to know what the plan is for school next week. Baldwin County Public School Superintendent Eddie Tyler sending us this information. He says, I want to let you know that I am extending school cancellation to include Monday and Tuesday. He goes on to say, I will provide you an update about possibly returning to school Wednesday no later than 5 p.m. on Monday. And we've been in touch with the Mobile County Public School System about their game plan for school, and the school system issuing an update. It reads in part, quote, several of our schools still do not have power, and we are aware that many of your homes do not have power as well. We have seen power trucks out in full force, and we are optimistic that power in many places will be restored over the weekend. And that statement goes on to say we will make a call on Sunday about our plans for remote learning on Monday. Of course, you can count on Fox 10 News to bring you those details as soon as we get them, so stay tuned. The FBI and Secret Service are investigating a letter with the poison ricin that someone tried to send to President Trump. A person familiar with the matter says it came from Quebec, Canada. White House mail is screened off-site before delivery, so law enforcement intercepted the letter. The source says law enforcement is aware of at least 7 similar mailings. Some of the others were addressed to the sheriff and detention officers in Texas. President Trump says he's approved a deal between TikTok and the computer technology company Oracle. President Trump told reporters he'd okay the agreement and concept. The president says under the pact, TikTok would be totally controlled by Oracle and Walmart. The Trump administration has said the popular app's ties to China pose a national security threat to the United States. A new headquarters may be based in Texas with a potential of 25,000 new jobs. TikTok had been scheduled to be shut down in the country today. With so many people still without power, the community is stepping up to make sure anyone in need has help. Privacy Pantry hosting a mass food distribution at Spanish Fort High School. As you can see, a huge turnout from Baldwin County families in need of a meal. Organizers say it's not as always easy to plan for a disaster like this.
We also know that, folks don't always prepare for this, or they couldn't get out and prepare for a hurricane. So we are here making sure that families access the most basic of human needs, food and a warm smile.
Privacy Pantry says they helped 925 families, gave away 35 tons of food and 925 cases of water.
Well, hey there, folks. I'm meteorologist Matt Barrington. Of course, we are tracking Tropical Storm Beta, still with winds of 60 miles per hour south of Louisiana. It's finally starting to make some westward movement, west-northwest now at a nice pace of 3 miles per hour. So another slow mover out there with Beta. So it's going to continue to edge its way to the west. Now, once it goes towards Texas, then things become a lot more uncertain. You can see how wide that cone gets. So just be known that here towards the end of the week that we could see some more rain returning here from Beta. Of course, the rain that we've had this weekend has been courtesy of Beta. We've just been sort of getting some moisture from the top of this thing riding up and over some drier air that we've had at the surface. So we had a drizzly wet day on our Saturday. It's going to be similar for our Sunday, but the rain, guess what, will be even lighter. I mean, at times you're going to be able to sort of dodge in between the drops. It's going to be that light. So it's going to be a bit of a nuisance, but it's not going to be a big deal. So if you need to get outside, walk the dog, get some things done, you really shouldn't have any problem. I mean, you're just going to get a raindrop on top of your head every once in a while. It's not going to be a big deal. And this is once again why the air at the surface, these are the dew points in the 60s. That was the fall air that we were anticipating and dreaming of. And then we get this moisture riding over the top of it, giving us these wet, drizzly days rather than the beautiful weather we were hoping for. You can see here on the FUTURECAST, yeah, it does show some green, but once again, a lot of this evaporating before it even gets down to the ground. So very few raindrops, just some annoying drizzle from time to time. Rest of the tropics, Major Hurricane Teddy headed up towards the Maritimes of Canada. Got Tropical Storm Wilfred. That one will eventually fizzle out. They're watching what's left of Paulette, a zombie storm now headed over towards Africa. So a lot still happening out in the tropics. Afternoon here for us on our Sunday, temperatures will be in the 70s. It'll be breezy, winds out of the northeast at around 20 miles per hour. So a nice day as far as temperatures are concerned. Monday and Tuesday should be a bit better, less lower rain chances. Then the rain chances pop back up towards the end of the week as Beta comes back around.
Stay tuned to Fox 10 News throughout the day for the latest updates. This has been your Fox 10 News Now update.